So welcome everybody, my name is Wendy. I work with the City of Mississauga. We're going to do a fit break today. And today we're going to do a Yogalates segment. So about a 10-minute standing Yogalates segment. Going to challenge your core and your balance. For those of you that need a little bit of help, if you have a chair, please feel free to put the chair beside you, a wall, anything that you might need to help you with your balance. So we're going to start with our feet in parallel. So that's just under those two little sit bones, inner thighs, tuck under, bring your shoulders down and back and bring your chin in. I want you to lift up nice and tall. We start with our breath. So for Pilates, we're going to inhale through our nose. And we're going to exhale through for slips. Inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs top to bottom, side to side, and exhale. And one more inhale. This time, as you exhale, I'd like you to lift your pelvic floor, pull your abdominals nice and tight, a little knit of your ribs to your hips. So think magnetizing your breastbone, your pubic bone, pull it nice and tight and hold it there. We'll start with the spine stretch. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to bend forward as far as you can. For some of you, this could be far enough. Others are going to drop down, head down, bend your knees, push, curl, and come up. Knees bent, and your head and shoulders fall into place right up at the top. And we'll do that again. Inhale. Exhale forward. So flat back, straight legs as much as you can. Drop, bend, push, curl. I want you to feel a stretch in your hamstring, your glutes, your low back on the way down, shoulders and neck at the top. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Drop, bend, push, curl. Coming up. Try not to roll in or out on the ankles. We want to keep them nice and strong. And we're going to step out now. So we're going to do a side stretch. So our toes are turned out in second position. So we magnetize, we bring our arms up, and we're going to drop our shoulders down the back. Inhale, exhale, laterally bend over to the side. Feel a stretch through your side. Inhale, exhale, I want you to use your muscles to pull back up. Inhale, exhale over. Inhale, exhale coming up. Inhale, exhale over. Inhale, exhale coming up. Inhale, exhale over, inhale, and a little quicker, inhale. So flow with your breath, side to side, warm that side up. Try not to drop that bottom arm, frame your head with your arms. One more time, either side. And center, float your arms down. Bring your feet forward. So we're going to do an open leg rocker. So think of having your feet the same distance as the width of your mat. So you magnetize, your arms come up, bend your knees, little hinge at your waist, bend your leg, shift your weight, lift your leg, bend, shift, lift, open leg, rocker. So for some of you, just the rock could be enough, and for others, you're going to go down and up. Point your toe, inner thigh, lift for your hip. One more time, either side. And release. Step back to center. So just have a breath. Center up. We're going to do a standing rolling like a ball. So once again, you magnetize. Pelvic floor lifts for balance. Arms come up. Your right leg lifts. You're going to inhale, lengthen. You're going to exhale, scoop, and round your back. Inhale up. Exhale, go over. So for some of you, your toe will be on the mat, and you will just be focusing on the spine opening. For others, you will be doing it in balance. One more. And over. Inhale, come up. We're going to extend that top leg out and in. So really pull tight for that core. If you fall out, just come on back. Two more. Pause out. I want you to turn your inner thigh out, palms up, and pulse. So I want you to get a chest opening here. We're at our computer, we're driving. Got a lot of that forward cave in. So we're lengthening, opening with balance. We're going to pause and circle. So this is a standing leg circle from your hip joint. and reverse your direction. Little pause, little bend, lift. So see how high you can lift. That knee up, and release, and come down. Have your breath, find your center. So magnetize will help with the balance. Pelvic floor lifts, arms come up, and your other leg comes up. So inhale to lengthen, exhale to scoop and round. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, go over. I want you to feel an opening right down that back. Inhale up, exhale over. One more time, inhale up and exhale over. Inhale up, and that top leg is going out and in. Thigh parallel with the ground if you can. 4 more. 3, 2. We pause out, inner thigh to the ceiling, arms down, palms up, and pulse. So think about the inner thigh to the ceiling. Think length with that pointed toe. Then pause and circle. Standing leg circle. So it's like from the hip joint, stir that hip joint. Then reverse your direction. Little pause, a little bend, lift, and pulse. And higher, and higher, and higher, and coming down. Just have a breath. We're gonna go to our Pilates or our Plie Stance. So our heels are together, our toes are turned out. If you have a little wider hip or a little more balance challenge, take your feet out a little bit further. So hands can be waist, they can be head, or they can be overhead. You're gonna inhale lower, lift your heels when you need, drop down as far as you can. Exhale, drop your heels, squeeze and zip your inner thighs together. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Zip those inner thighs. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Some of you might be going here. That's great. You're gonna push up from there. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Coming up. Inhale, rise up on those toes. Exhale, slide down that wall. Inhale, push coming up. And exhale, drop your heels. Inhale, rise up. Use your breath. Inhale up. Exhale, heels. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, heels. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. And exhale, heels. Inhale, rise up. Step together so those heels touch. Then come down and pulse. Come a little lower if you can. Keep that magnetizing, keep that pelvic floor lifted. And a little lower. And smile. Your quads are talking to you now. Pause. Step your right leg out and pulse. Pulse. And step back in and pulse. And step that left leg out and pulse. Back in, last pulse. Pause, sink, push up, and release, come down, and have a breath. So we're gonna come back to our mountain pose for yoga. Same principle, heels and feet under your sit bone. We're gonna do our dancer to stretch our legs. So you're gonna do a weight shift, hand outside, inside, finger forward, toe back. Find balance at center, then pull your heel away from your buttocks. So you find a stretch through your quad, through your shoulder, through your chest. Inhale, coming in. And exhale, release, coming down. Have a breath, find your center. Then your little weight shift, outside or inside. Finger forward, toe back. Heel from buttocks. Inhale, coming in. And exhale, release, coming down. From your mountain, standing forward fold to a back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, lead with your chest. Pull your belly in. So some of you might be coming this far. Some of you might be coming here. Others might be dropping right down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, elbows to ears, come up and back. Let your hips come forward, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, forward fold. See if you can go just a little further, stretching the back of your body when you come down and opening the front of your body when you're up and back. Flow with your nice slow breath. And we're going to come up and hold. I want your knees to bend, hips forward, shoulder blades down the back. So up over a barrel and go back. Keep your airway open. Don't let your head drop back too far. And on your exhale, forward fold. Slowly coming down. So some of you could stop here. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Some of you could come here and some of you could drop right down. You could find your big toes. You could put your hands under your feet, or you could wrap around behind your calves and pull your body onto your legs. And release. Elbows to ears. On your inhale, push to bring yourself up. And exhale, come down through your heart center. We're going to do a curtsy lunge. So your right leg is crossing, your left leg is back, and you're pulling your hips to the front. Back heel is lifted, so you're going to curtsy lunge down. Use your Pilates breath. Down. Drop. I want you to squeeze your shoulders when the arms come up. This bothers your knees. You are doing little squat. Same arms. 4, 3, 2, and come down and pulse. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. One more. 3, 2, 1, and up. And uncross, so back to parallel. Just going to releve up. So once again, you magnetize, you bring your arms up. Inhale up on your toes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. Hold. Bring your hands back. We're going to do a little crunch here. So do it from balance on toes, heels down. I want you to bend in the middle of your back. Free up that thoracic spine. 2 more. Heels come down, knees bend, hinge at your waist. So a little hinge, kayak with your elbows. So you should feel this in your side at your waist. You get dizzy? Side to side. Otherwise, kayak, dig those elbows in. Dig them in, dig them in. 4, 3, 2, reverse, lift up and back, up and back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And coming up nice and tall, having a breath. So we're going to do that sequence on the other side. Cross, leg back, hips forward. Line your hips up the front edge of your mat. Curtsy lunge down and up, down. So remember, your option is your squat. Drop down, squeeze up. 4, 3, 2, down in pulse 3, you're low, lower, lowest, and up. Low, lower, lowest, one more, low, lower, lowest, and up, and uncross, back to parallel. So standing mermaid, magnetize, arms are up, inhale, lengthen, exhale over, inhale up. I want you to think about stretching those hips. So not just the side, get to those hips. One more time, other side. And release. And float those arms down. We're going to balance now. So magnetize, arms up. Do your little weight shift and hinge forward. So you're going to find your length. Fingertip to fingertip, top of the head to the pointed toe. Remember, if you need that chair, you need that wall, you fingertip it. And bring yourself back up again, and we'll do the other side. So magnetize, lift, little weight shift, hinge. Find that length, find that balance. And bring yourself back up again into your Pilates roll down. So from parallel, take a deep breath, let the chin drop, and go right down the center line of your body. And stretch out the back of that body. Let the head hang if you can when you're at the bottom, and take a deep breath and stack one vertebrae on top of the other. Head and shoulders into place, right up at the top. And again, inhale, exhale. Drop. So think about opening your spine. Create some space between your vertebrae. And then when you come up, you're going to keep the space. You're going to come up a little bit taller than when you went down. And one more time. Inhale, exhale. Dropping down, creating that space. And when you're down, you're coming up with that space, with that length. Shoulder blades down the back. Good. And one last one. Give me your genie arms. You magnetize. Gonna lift that right leg. Standing clamshell. So you're out, out. I want you to squeeze your chest muscles when the arms come in. Alternate the cross on top. Two more. And release, and come down. And the other side, so magnetize, tighten. Start with those genie arms, bring the leg up. Leg only option. Out. Use your pec muscles, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and float down. Have a breath. Just going to finish with a ragdoll. So you're going to take a deep breath. Come up. I want you to ragdoll. Let everything go. Knees bend. Swing those arms up behind you. Inhale. Come up. And exhale. Ragdoll right up. One more time. Inhale up. Ragdoll down. When you come up, leave the arms down. So you roll your shoulders down the back. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, down your back, and one more time. Lift it up, drop it down, and you're standing up nice and tall, a little longer, a little stronger. Core has been worked, and I hope everybody enjoyed the fit break today. And please challenge yourself. We did core stability today. Next time you're going to do a little bit of weight training, perhaps a little bit of cardio, work your whole body. stay fit, stay healthy, stay active.